Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have another wedding series video. It's been a while. It's a wedding video update. If you are new here, my name is Christina and I do videos on luxury, travel, and also vlogs. If you are into that, hit the subscribe button because I love to have you. And since I am getting married again, just with the same man, so we had an Asian banquet last year, and so I wanted a destination wedding this year, so we are having our wedding in France. So yeah, so I haven't done a wedding series video in a while because I just have been so busy. It was just so hectic. I will do a separate video on that later. And also during that time I also started a new job, super stressed and not motivated to make any videos. I just pushed making YouTube videos aside and I just had all these things planned, but I couldn't execute it because I was just so stressed. And yeah, and that also during that time I also started therapy as well, so I am getting a lot better now, so I now have the motivation to make some videos. I actually have been posting a lot more on TikTok because it is just easier and faster to edit than to whole sit down and edit. So let's just get started on a little update for my destination wedding. So let's get into it. So my wedding is in May. It is in the south of France. I really wanted to make videos about like the whole planning process and each step by step, but I think since like once everything is done, I can actually tell you like everything, and because like I'm not like gatekeeping anything, we are like telling you like little bits and pieces of it, because you know, due to like I just don't want to tell the venue or like all the vendors I use due to safety reasons until after the wedding is over. Safety is important. Definitely do more videos after the wedding. I just think like I'll have more time, but also if you're following me on TikTok, you can see a lot more and you don't have to wait. So let's talk about what I have done and some suggestions and some tips that I recommend for you guys that have been working for me. So let's talk about my venue first. And my venue is in the south of France, like I said. It is in a chateau which is very close to Nice. I wanted to stay in the chateau because I want everyone to be in the same place so people don't have to go home drunk after the wedding or just back and forth getting Uber, you know. Like my parents and my in-laws, they're old. Never been to Europe before, so just hard for them to get around, and like I just felt like it would just be easier to have everyone in one place and we can just party all day, all night. It is a 2-day event. So we are staying at the chateau for 3 days and 2 nights. So the first day is a welcome dinner, and the second day is the wedding, and then the third day the chateau for half the day. So we get to the checkout is at 5, so we advantage of all the things that are on the property and stay there, chill, recover, have a goodbye brunch to say goodbye to everyone before Will and I go on our honeymoon. Brunch would be a great way to recap on the wedding before we all go on our separate ways. One of the things that was really important for me, if you're having like an intimate like wedding, so I'm only inviting about 30 people. I was gonna invite more, but some people couldn't go, so right now it's 30 people having a intimate wedding. I highly suggest find a place where you all can like stay together. I think it's just create more memories, and you don't have to find a whole bunch of like transportation for people. And I know everyone is adults, they can find their own transportation, but I'm a caring person and I don't know, I just feel like I just need to like help them, you know? So it's easier just to be with each other. Everyone flew in for you, so might as well, you know, everyone stay together. But yeah, so I'm going to be transparent, and what I told our guests is that what they need to pay for is just for their rooms and for their plane ticket. And yeah, they were all good with that. Another tip or suggestion I would like to point out, being a wedding is, I'm not gonna lie, is very stressful. So especially with the RSVP situation, and people are so last minute, or they drag their feet, wishy-washy, and like it's just so annoying for a bride, or just like for the groom and the bride, you know? It's like they need to know, and they gave you a deadline, and all they want is a yes or no. Like there's just some people who make excuses and just being like, oh, I don't know, or like they like say yes and then like they say no, and there's like a lot of like excuses, whatever. But I've dealt that with my last wedding in October, at my Asian banquet one, and I had to deal with it again. My guess, like a year that this was gonna happen, or like even a year and a half this is going to happen. And of course there is still a lot of wishy-washy people, but I love them, you know, but it's just really stressful on me really, because I need to give a head count to all my vendors. I told my guests, and what I suggest for everyone is that their RSVP is their plane ticket. If I did not see a plane ticket, then they're not really a yes. Out a Google form of like their name and if they're going, and dietary restrictions, and like in the bottom I noted like a disclaimer that like our answer isn't a yes until you show me your like plane ticket, blah blah blah. Flight and I don't get a confirmation, then they're a no. I sent my wedding planner their flight information because of transportation, because you know we are providing transportation for our guests to the chateau. So yeah, that was really important. So and everyone, like if you are destination wedding planning, definitely get everyone's flight information. So let's move on to the next topic. So I have a welcome dinner, and of course I am making everyone wear neutral colors. Whites are okay, it's just a welcome dinner. Everyone to look cohesive and nice. I don't, you know, I'm just like all about the aesthetics, so I think it would just look really, really cute. And yeah, like on my website I just put in my Pinterest board for inspiration so that people can get an idea of what to wear. So that was super helpful. Some Pinterest board of inspirations that you guys want. I highly recommend it. I'm pretty sure all brides have a Pinterest board. It's also really helpful for guests as well, like what kind of vision you want of like what kind of attire you want them to wear. So I definitely did that for the welcome dinner and also for the wedding day as well. Everyone that I want it to be formal, elegant. Think of European spring garden party, only long and midi dresses for the ladies. People like might not like this, but I think this is like, I just like think this is like would be such a cute idea. So I am letting my wedding party change into an outfit that they want. I just wanted them to wear what they want to wear and take the advantage of like the beautiful chateau we have and like picture ops. Like if they like want to wear like, you know, attire, then they could, because I know some of them said that like, oh, it's fine, I'll just wear it. But like I know some of like my bridesmaids and some of the groomsmen, they were like, oh my god, like I'm gonna buy a new suit, or like I'm gonna buy a new dress. And so I was like, yeah, go ahead. And they're like, oh, are you sure? But like, yeah, like I don't really care. Like, I mean, I don't mind. Like, it's just sort of like, it's a reception. Like, do like wear whatever you want to wear. It's so cute for them to take the opportunity because, you know, now like I feel like after like during the reception, like how my timeline is going, their duties are done. Like they don't need to be like a bridesmaid, or they don't need to be like a groomsman. Everyone is a guest, right? So especially for this wedding. The other one had a lot of elements, had a lot of things that we need to do, but this one is like, I feel like it's going to be more chill, and the only work that needs to be done is only on me, or like on like Will and like our guests. Is they're just gonna live their best life at the chateau. So yeah, I have all my vendors ready. In the later date I will tell you all my vendors, because like my wedding planner killed it, and I am so happy with all the vendors that she has curated for me. And she gave me a whole list of wedding venues, because there's one wedding venue I really wanted, but it was out of our budget. We were only able to get it until 7 p.m. We would have to pay a hefty fee, have them finish setting up in time. So, and I like it when the sun's out, you know, and the natural lighting, and I'm all about the pictures. So that wasn't gonna work for me. We found our videographer amazing. I saw like their work, and I'm just like so excited. I met my photographer last year in Paris, and she is the sweetest. And so the makeup artist, so sweet. What I noticed is in Europe they don't do full glam, so she said that she's going to try her best. So maybe I will have a more natural look in Europe. I have a trial with her during the welcome dinner, so we will see. Catering, I'm excited. DJ, hopefully he plays a lot of bangers. And rentals, I mean, whatever. Officiant, sweet. She's super sweet. And one of my friends, but my mom said no, so we had to hire like a legit officiant. Bartender, I'm so excited. I saw the drinks, I saw the work, and just heard it was like amazing. So, and also really affordable compared to what the catering was charging us for cocktails. So yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you, because it's just so good. It just looks so good. It's gonna be so cute. Let's just say that. It's gonna be so cute. And yeah, so let's talk about what I learned during this wedding process. And I'm gonna tell you, it is like, with all that list that I just went through, wedding planning is just not, like destination wedding is not cheap. Like when they say you should have a destination wedding, it's not cheap, especially in France, because it's just so expensive. Like I don't know what we were thinking. Like it was gonna be cheap. It's gonna be more affordable. Like even with only 30 people, it's just so expensive. I am not going to tell you like the price, because I don't feel comfortable telling you guys the price of like the whole overall wedding, but let me just tell you, it's just really expensive, like very expensive. A lot of people who are having it in Italy as well, and it's also not cheap. So maybe like what I've noticed like is what is really expensive is the catering and the flowers. The flowers are like so expensive, and of course like photographer, videographer is also like quite expensive, but the main one is the catering, of course the venue, and flowers. You don't want like I mean, if you don't want any flowers, you want to make it simple, yeah, but like the vision that I wanted, it was just so expensive. It's expensive. So when my florist drew out a design of how everything is going to look and all the colors and like flowers that she's going to use, I literally almost teared because it was just so beautiful. But you know, with that style, it's quite expensive. So another thing I learned is definitely trust your wedding planner, because I am a type A bride and I wasn't letting her do her work. I was like doing it. I was like looking for things. I was like, you know, reaching out to people, and she was just like, can you stop? So yeah, I just let go. I gave her my vision. I gave her what I wanted, and she like ran with it. She did a great job. 10 out of 10. I am so excited for everyone to see it. I will show you guys everything at the end and my whole planning process and like what apps I use and like everything. But yeah, I will show you when the wedding's over. Another thing that I've learned last year, a lot of my family members were involved. You know, friends had a lot of inputs about my wedding and all that stuff, and I was just so stressed, and especially my parents and also especially Will's mom. Family wanted to change a lot of things the week before the wedding. Will's family is from New York, and so like my family and we just planned the whole thing. And we told them that they had some inputs or anything, just please let us know and we can accommodate them. But they wanted to change everything last minute, and it was really stressful. So this time around, I let nobody know anything. Tell people who my photographer, what we're having for food, the design is going to be, you know, is that it's outside, and what the dress code is. Thing about the details, nothing. So they know where the chateau is, and just everything in between, like I didn't tell anything. So I'm keeping everything a surprise. Just like the guests, but also the wedding party as well. I just told them bring their wedding attire and see you there. You would tell your bridesmaid like, oh, like we're having this or we're having that. Nope, kept everything a surprise to them, because I just want everyone to have a good time and also to be surprised, because I worked really hard on this. The planner worked really hard on this, and the only opinion that really mattered was mine, our Will's. And so we are working with our wedding planner, and I think that just saved me a lot of like stress and anxiety. This time around, I feel so much better, and yeah, thanks to my wedding planner. And I think I'm easily swayed by other people's opinions, because I care about what other people I care too much about what other people think. And if I have this tendency of I like something and they don't like it, I start to question if I like it as well. And so I think I overthink. So I overthink my overthinking, and so I sometimes, like, if they say something, I start to like sway, like I'm easily convinced, and I know that it's not being true to myself and the vision that I want. So this time it wasn't like that stressful wedding planning. In the beginning it was, because I was planning my Asian banquet and also my nation wedding. But I am just like so grateful for my wedding planner, because like she has helped me tremendously. I'm grateful that I found her, and I will let you guys know who my wedding planner is. I'm done wedding planning because I love her so much and I recommend her. So if you ever like want a destination wedding in France or in Italy or just around Europe, she is really great. It's like the only thing that really stressed me out was the guest situation. Quite a few people who weren't able to make it, but I'm just really appreciative of the people who are taking the time to go to France for my wedding. I know that it wasn't easy for some people, but I'm just really grateful for the people who are able to make it. I'm just really thankful for like our friends and the family that are able to go. But yeah, so I guess that's like all the updates that I have for the wedding planning. I hope that you guys learned some things take some tips for when you are wedding planning or having a destination wedding and all that stuff. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. Follow me on TikTok for more updates, because I feel like I'll be posting more on there than like videos. Hopefully this video wasn't too boring or anything, but I just wanted to keep you guys updated, and hopefully this was helpful. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. 2, 3.
All that I need is your body next to me on rainy days. Just need your company.